So we are back for another Doctor Who video, and it's more of a video concerning the Unholy Trinity announcement last night. Russell T Davies has came out and confirmed it that there's still one more member of the Unholy Trinity to be revealed. Because this is what he said: next week, Westworld, enemies old and new unite as the Doctor faces the Unholy Trinity. This is the only 2/3 of the Trinity. The two one is Talent's one, because I say so. Alright. Even though it makes no sense, because Trinity's normally like a trio, isn't it? So already, it's already a trio with the Warnies and Conrad, but yeah, we'll continue. The third... Oh, hang on a minute, this is only two of the Trinity. The two Warnies count... Oh yeah, right, the Talent's one. So Conrad counts as the second one. The third is dying away exactly 116 years away. So stand by, this is the big one. First of the two Phanteon, the Phanteon stirring. All friends are helpless and the whole reality is in danger as we hurtle towards May 24th of May, May 24th. In the Irani's most terrifying experiment yet, pity the fate of Puriful Safol, and remember a message is calling across time and space, disable some do that. I really do not get that message. I don't get that message at all. Tables don't do that, but Doctor Who is not, it's never fucking simple, is it? So the third member, obviously Conrad needs to be someone, because he can't just be called Conrad. You can't just say the Warnie has just picked up, or the Warnies have just picked up Conrad, a random human being. There is something about Conrad, isn't there? Let's be real. And why is he saying in that teaser clip something about Dalfrey? I'm like, how does he know about Dalfrey when he was just a pretty podcaster? Phanteon, well, I still think we're gonna get a Phanteon Dodfern, because that's the way we went in series 1, and he's continued with that with T Davies, hasn't he? In series 2, because we've already seen the Dot of Light with Yachts in episode 2. Series 1 it was Maestro, wasn't it? And it all built up to the Bid Fern in series 1, which was Sutek. And series 2, obviously we all know the one is probably going to be the Bid Fern, of course. One of the Bid Ferns, the Warnies. And we have Conrad, who is someone, yes, be real. I'm trying to think. Phanteon member, who could it be? Because he has, he likes everyone's comments, doesn't he, Russell T Davies, so it could be anyone. But there's got to be a Phanteon Dodd member still, isn't there? In terms of ones that we haven't seen the Mara, we haven't seen the Tritzer, we haven't seen Dodds or Wadanok. They're the ones that we haven't seen. So it's probably out of them three. And if the Yeats are true, probably a Meadow will probably turn up in the reality one. Because that's what the Yeats are saying. But there is a Meadow as well. But I don't think the Meadow's really a Dodd, though, is he? But to be fair, he can be turned into one, can't he? Because remember in the classic Who that Meadow was saying, I was supposed to be a Dodd. Maybe that's that witch. Maybe it's him. That's the Phanteon member, Meadow. I won't mind that. I won't mind a Meadow, because I think what I wanted to see was a Meadow or the Tritzer start the series. That's what I wanted to see. I do think I think if you look at the episode descriptions, I can only think of a Meadow and the Tritzer for me. Maybe we'll see both of them. Who knows? Maybe we'll see both of them. That'll be sick, won't it? But I just think that's a bit... it feels a bit too ambitious and too hopeful, getting your hopes up as well. So yeah, I'm still going to stand by my theory from the start of the series. I got 2 out of 3 right in terms of Unholy Trinity, because I did say it would be Mrs. Flood and Tom Wad, and I did say Mrs. Flood will be Dewani, so I did get that right. And Tom Wad, you said he's now part of the Unholy Trinity as well. It's just that third member, isn't it? It's just that third member. But this Michelle Gomez being the Premier is a bit. We did see Missy at the Doctor Who premiere for this series as well. And we did see Joe Martin as well, and Joe Martin appeared in episode 5. So. But there we didn't expect Susan, did we? But then Susan did appear at the premiere Yas series, didn't she? So. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on, to be honest with you. But all the Yeats have been true so far, and Ameda was part of the Yeats, so I think Ameda will appear in some sort, to be fair. Apparently the Yeats said it'd be like a CGI monster sort of thing. So he'll probably appear as well. But is he seen as the Phanteon member? I don't think he is he? Let's be real. Maybe he's done with the God of Time Lords. Maybe. Because I think the Time Lords do see him as that. The God of Time Lords, obviously in the past. So maybe he's a Phanteon member. It's him or the Twitter, isn't it? I think it's him or the Twitter. If the Twitter appears, then I think Ameda appears as well. Because why would Ameda be part of the Yeats as well? Maybe, and to be fair, I don't think Sutef was ever. I don't know if Sutef was part of the Series 1 Yeats. I think that one was just kept quiet. Maybe the Twitter is the one that keeps quiet as well. And let's be real, Russell T Davies has been wanting to work with the Twitter, hasn't he? He's always had something planned with him. I remember a tweet from Russell T Davies saying Harriet Jones is a stiff and the Twitter has a bit smile on his face. And he just thinks himself, yeah, Russell T Davies still has something planned, doesn't he, in terms of the Twitter. And let's be real, he didn't have rights to Dewani, and he's brought Dewani back, so it is possible the Twister didn't come back. He hasn't had rights to Ameda either. I think if Yeats are true, that will probably happen, to be fair. But then the Yeats said that Susan would appear in the finale in episode 7, but she actually appeared an episode early in the song contest, so sometimes we need to take the Yeats with a pinch of salt, sometimes we need to take this with a pinch of salt as well. But 160 years away, I think it has to be a Phanteon member, doesn't it? Because it can't be the Master, because why would the Master be 160 years away? It makes no sense for me, so. But he says exactly 160 years away, so I don't really know. I don't know, to be honest with you, but I do think if Ameda appears, then I just think it'll just be Ameda as the Phanteon member. But if the Twitter or someone else or another Dodd member appears as like a Dodd member, the Dodd Theon, then I do think we will see Ameda as well. Because at the end of the day, the Yeats have been true. At the end of the day, all the Yeats have been exactly spot on so far. So, and Ameda, the Twitter, Dodds of Wadanok could be another one as well. Like, they could be the Doctor Who fans we saw in episode 2. Maybe that's part of Dewani's experiment. Damara, probably not. Akuba, the Queen of Time, who is known as the Toymaker Sitzer. And and obviously the Underverse has been mentioned as well. So there's that as well. But obviously I did a preview. I have done a preview on who the Ferns could be as well. So I just thought I'd do a continue on after the announcement. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. I think it would be Ameda or the Twitter, or maybe both. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments.